In this one, nourishment is obsolete. The pursuit of being right still takes priority over the pursuit of being correct. Evidence, logic, and verifiability are overlooked in favor of validation, confidence, and rhetoric. In this one, I consequently tire of finding myself at the center of conversations where I am singled out over views I have neither expressed, supported, nor hinted at. In 2026, individuals can successfully demand that their identity, disposition, or condition, whether medical, psychological, behavioral, or physical, is defined by themselves alone, without evidence and without scrutiny. In that same space, political affiliation and social viewpoint can be assigned to others, also without evidence, and, once applied, are rarely open to revision. For that reason, I made the not-so-difficult decision to leave the lows of the high life behind me and transition from being an air hostess to opening a wellness boutique. Leonid Radvinsky recently passed away. For those unfamiliar, Leonid Radvinsky was the founder of OnlyFans. For those unfamiliar, OnlyFans is mainstream social media, just with fewer clothes and without the same degree of moral and political curation. Ambiguity in what is being offered and why is reduced. The exchange is explicit, the incentives are visible, and the transaction is direct.
Direct transaction, calling my name. Direct transaction.
By contrast, mainstream platforms operate on visibility, signaling, and validation, which introduces ambiguity in intent and encourages behavior that is performative, competitive, and at times adversarial, occasionally extending into attention-seeking acts and trends with real-world consequences.
Some of us just want some morals restored.
Some of us enjoy freedom of choice for consenting adults. And this is where the wellness boutique comes in.
Excuse me. Not that it is any of my business.
Not that it isn't.
Not that it isn't.
Make it your business.
I am.
Do it.
I am.
If you don't, I will. Okay.
So,
Why?
Your videos are confusing.
Why?
What is it you're even trying to say?
Something fascist, probably.
Not cool.
Nazi fascist.
I quote, De Niro gives off the energy of a man who actually enjoys urinal backsplash.
De Niro is a saint.
De Niro is a saint.
1/4 Italian, too.
100%.
100% Italian.
Shame on you.
You racist pig.
In the interest of historical and ideological accuracy, I feel compelled to quickly point out that while all Nazism is fascist, not all fascism is Nazi, and therefore the terms are not interchangeable. I think most would also agree that not all right-wing positions are far right, just as not all left-wing positions are far left. Additionally, fascism appears to be applied rather loosely in current discourse, particularly on social media, where complex political concepts are often reduced to labels. Not all change within a democratic system, even significant or controversial change, meets the threshold of fascism, and disagreement with an outcome does not make it anti-democratic. Unfortunately, many of these debates rely on subjective interpretations of direction and intent rather than clear, consistent criteria, which risks reducing the term to a rhetorical label rather than a precise description. Personally, I think that greater insight could be achieved from understanding the core differences and nuances between politics, ideology, stance, and posture, as this feels more relevant now than it previously was, especially when attempting to translate world events into coherent viewpoints.
He can't do that.
He cannot.
I say what I want.
Freedom of speech.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Interestingly, freedom of speech is defined and limited by law, which makes it a qualified right rather than an absolute one. In other words, freedom of speech is a privilege. While it allows for proportionate restrictions to prevent harm, such as incitement to violence, defamation, and threats to public safety, those same limitations can also be applied too broadly or selectively, creating scope for the suppression of legitimate expression and dissent. The institutionalization of informality is the process by which practices that are neither codified nor formally endorsed persist through consistent institutional tolerance and non-intervention, thereby maintaining a recognized but unofficial hierarchy.
What's that?
On April 26th, Trevor Noah is returning to Abu Dhabi, where modern slavery, homophobia, and transphobia are well-documented issues. I, for one, genuinely look forward to him sharing his views on those subjects, as well as doing accents of the locals. I fear that my own shortcomings and the general frustration I am experiencing in return are leading me to collapse conduct into identity, which is a sign of the times if my recent observations on the subject are to be considered. Indeed. In current discourse, it seems increasingly difficult to accept that a person may be acting or may have acted out of character.
Not me.
Not me. I'm a repeat customer. You can't tell from just looking at me. It's okay. I'm not weird or anything. Just going about my day. Like you.
My first time. This is my first. Voila.
Indeed. If that possibility is removed, redemption becomes incoherent. Our penal system is premised on the idea that a person can pay their debt to society and move forward. If that premise no longer holds socially, we are left with a system that punishes temporarily but condemns permanently. How many times a person must act out of character before their behavior is redefined as character is anyone's guess.